بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وأذن في الناس بالحج يأتوك رجالا وعلى كل ضامر يأتين من كل فج عميق ليشهدوا منافع لهم ويذكروا اسم الله في أيام معلومات على ما رزقهم من بهيمة الأنعام فكلوا منها وأطعموا البائس الفقير.
And proclaim the Hajj to people. They shall come to you on foot and on every type of swift and lean camels coming from distant places, so that they may witness the benefits for them and to celebrate God's name during the known days over the livestock He has provided them. So eat of them and feed the miserable and the poor. The questions that we asked regarding the verses 27 and 28 of Surah Al-Hajj. The first question was, who is the addressee of this verse? There is a disagreement about the Exodus, about the addressee of this verse, whether it is our Prophet, peace be upon him, that Allah says, وَأَذِّن فِي النَّاسِ بِالْحَجِّ, after mentioning Ibrahim alayhi salam, saying that you now call people to come to Hajj. This is the view of Hasan al-Basri and al-Jubba'i, the Mu'tazili. However, the majority of exegetes would agree that this address is to the Ibrahim, as the verses are actually all about Ibrahim alayhi salam. So Ibrahim should call people to go to Hajj. However, this poses another question, and that is why the people have to go to Abraham, not to the house. يَأْتُوكَ رِجَالًا وَعَلَى كُلِّ ضَامِرٍ. They come to you rather than they come to the house, especially because we know that the majority of people who go to Hajj are those who have come after Abraham alayhi salam. During the lifetime of Abraham, we don't know, quite a few probably people ever performed Hajj. And because this is a verse about the whole history of Islam, the whole future of Islam, it is a bit strange why Allah says, يَأْتُوكَ رِجَالًا. Now, the point here is that Ibrahim is the spirit and the soul of Hajj. It is very important that when we go to Mecca, actually we are paying a visitation to Ibrahim alayhi salam while we are performing Hajj. Because you call them, they come. يَأْتُوكَ رِجَالًا, because you are calling them, they will come. Not everyone building a house or building a temple or a house for worship and call people, they go there. It is only Abraham who can do it and make it such a perpetual and continuous performance. Now, what are the benefits? لَيَشْهَدُوا مَنَافِعَ لَهُمْ. They come here to witness benefits for them. Are these benefits worldly benefits or spiritual benefits? Now, we have in our traditions that they, of course, refer to both worldly and spiritual. And this we have hadith from A'imma alayhimus salam, that when they were asked about it, they said that it's both for spiritual and worldly benefits. The worldly benefit is very clear. People go together, they know each other, they know all of them are actually worshiping one God, they know about each other's worship. It is a benevolent globalization of cultures. Of course, nowadays we have this globalization of cultures. It's a malevolent one. It's not a very benign one. It's just for capital gain, for material gain. We force other nations to follow our cultures because we want to sell our products for them. This is the malevolent globalization. The benevolent globalization is that we know other people, we come together, we feel as one, and we try to help each other. And this is the the material benefit, the worldly benefit. The other worldly benefit, the spiritual benefit. We have one hadith from Imam al-Baqir alayhi salam, which is reported by Fakhruddin al-Razi, who said, "Hiya al-afwu wal-maghfirah." They come here to receive forgiveness and to receive covering for what they have done in the past. This is, of course, a great, great benefit. I want them to call here so that I want to forgive them. I want them to come here because I want to dispense mercy towards them. This is لَيَشْهَدُوا مَنَافِعَ لَهُمْ. Now, we have another hadith from Imam Ja'far al-Sadiq alayhi salam, who said that حول الكعبة 20 ومائة رحمة. Around Kaaba are 120 rahmah. And this means 120 types of rahmah, which Allah dispenses. 60 للطائفين, 60 for those who do tawaf. 40 للمصلين, 40 for those who are praying there. وعشرون للناظرين, and 20 for those who just sit there and watch other people worshipping or watch the Kaaba. What is the difference between the known days, أيام من معدودات, and between the numbered names, known names أياما معلومات, and numbered names أياما معدودات? Now, we have conflicting reports about this. What we have in our tradition is that أيام معلومات are أيام التشريق, 10th, 11th, and 12th of Dhul Hajjah, and أيام معدودات are the 10 days of Dhul Hajjah. We have the opposite view as well. What is the difference between faqir and ba'is? وَأَطْعِمُ الْبَائِسَ الْفَقِيرِ, as we have in this movie, لِيَشْهَدُوا مَنَافِعَ لَهُمْ وَلِيَذْكُرُوا اسْمَ اللَّهِ عَلَى مَا رَزَقَهُم مِّن بَهِيمَةِ الْأَنْعَامِ فَكُلُوا مِنْهَا وَأَطْعِمُوا الْبَائِسَ الْفَقِيرِ. Now, ba'is is worse than faqir. Ba'is is someone who's miserable. The misery is actually apparent in their appearance. The dharrul ju, the sort of destitute of hunger is quite apparent, but faqir is just poor. They may not actually quite apparently show that they are poor, or so they are better off than ba'is. So both ba'is and faqir. So faqir may be quite a credible person, but which is poor. No one can actually realize that they are poor, but ba'is is someone who is much worse off, so that the misery is quite apparent from their appearance. Both of them, فَأَطْعِمْ وَأَطْعِمُ الْبَائِسَ الْفَقِيرِ. The other question is, what is the miraculous aspect of this verse? Well, when Abraham called people for Hajj, this adhan فِي النَّاسِ بِالْحَجِّ, called people to come to Hajj. Of course, at his time, no one actually was there around there to perform Hajj. And later on, of course, people from other parts of the world, they did not perform Hajj. This is actually a foretelling about the future. You proclaim Hajj, and you will see that people will come from faraway distances. Those who are close, they come on foot. From faraway distances, they come on swift camels, and swift camels were usually for faraway distances. And nowadays, of course, we go with planes and cars and ships and such and such. So this is a foretelling, it's a miracle of the verse, which when Ibrahim actually did proclaim Hajj, Allah says, you will see people will come to you from all over the world.